Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For 2019, the Panamera gets Porsche's popular GTS treatment, which combines performance hardware and styling touches normally optional on other trim levels and bundles them together at a lower price point than if they were selected individually. As with all other Porsches, the 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS has nearly infinite levels of customization to suit the priorities and tastes of many different buyers. The 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS model is also available in a Sport Turismo body style, which has a bigger hatchback cargo area and a larger starting price at $135,500 if you wanted the Sport Turismo. If you just wanted to get the standard Panamera GTS over here on the left-hand side of the screen, the starting MSRP is $129,300. All 2019 Porsche Panameras come with an 8-speed automatic transmission and 4 seats. A middle rear seat is optional. The 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS uses the 4-liter twin turbocharged V8 found in the turbo models, but in a slightly detuned version. In the Porsche Panamera GTS, that engine makes 453 horsepower and 457 pound-feet of torque. Like other GTS models offered by Porsche, the 2019 Panamera GTS bundles performance hardware such as the Sport Chrono package, an adaptive air suspension, active suspension management, and a lower ride height with Porsche's sport design styling touches, which include a front and rear fascia, side skirts, gloss black trim, and 20-inch wheels for a lower overall cost than adding them individually. Inside, adaptive 18-way power seats get suede-like trim, as do the armrests, sun visors, headliner, and steering wheel. There's an optional GTS interior package with embroidered logos, contrast stitching, and different seat belt colors. There's a long list of standalone or bundled options for pretty much every trim level, since Porsche believes that owners should be able to customize their cars to personal taste. Additional model highlights for the 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS include various wheel, paint, interior trim, and leather specifications, meaning options, speed-sensitive steering assist, a sport exhaust, power closing doors, a heated steering wheel, a 21-speaker Burmester audio system, 18-way adaptive sport seats, 8-way power rear seats with memory function, ventilated front and rear seats, massaging front and rear seats, 4-zone climate control, a rear touchscreen interface, power rear sunshades, and a dual-screen rear entertainment system. Okay, so let's jump into this build and price review of the 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS. I used to be absolutely in love with the Panamera GTS when that came out in 2013. They came out in 2010. The GTS came out in 2013. The Panamera itself has been around since 2010, and they have always been beautiful to me. They're losing a little bit of their luster now. There's so many other beautiful cars out there, but I still like the Panamera. Matter of fact, I did a build and price review of the 2018 Porsche Panamera GTS. So if you are interested in that video, I'll put a link up in the corner right now. So yes, now the Panamera GTS comes in 2 body styles. You can get this Sport Turismo configuration. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm not really feeling this configuration. Yeah, I've seen one on the showroom floor, actually. I guess in person it's not too bad looking, but it looks a little too station wagon for me. What was cool was that it was very much that the Panamera was very much a sports car, and now with the Turismo back, I'm just not feeling it with the hatchback. So yeah, I like the standard Panamera GTS better. I don't know about you. And the standard configuration Panamera GTS has a lower starting MSRP, $129,300 versus $135,500. Speaking of Panameras, yesterday I just did the build and price on the 2020 Porsche Taycan Turbo S, that's all electric. The Porsche Taycan basically looks like a Panamera, and I said as much yesterday in the video. If you don't know much about a Taycan, or you want to get up on that, or you want to get my version, find out about the build and price, I'm going to go ahead and put a link up to that video in the corner right now. So here we can do a little virtual walk around of the 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS. It's been redesigned since that first model that came out in 2013. I think this might be Gen 2. This might be a second generation. At first, I didn't like how the new flaps are, how they're a lot bigger, the wing. But the body style is kind of growing on me. We can see these colors here. Are they going to actually tell us the colors? They're not going to tell us the colors. So what that really means is we're going to have to wait until we get to the actual build and price so we can actually see the colors. Like this color is probably called Carrera White. I just happen to know that. So what we'll do is we'll check out the exterior colors and we'll check out the wheels and all that when we get to the configurator. But what's this start drive thing? Let's see what that's all about. Oh, this thing can go for a drive, so we can go for a quick spin around. I don't think it's going to take us very far, and actually we can see how far it's going to take us because the little slider here is going towards the edge. So yeah, the Porsche Panamera GTS is very attractive. I still think the first generation looks a little bit better, but oh hey, I saw a heads-up display on that dashboard. I don't know if you caught that, but yeah. Okay, we're back from the drive. Okay, let's move on and learn some other stuff. Let's check out the features, and then we'll go through the gallery, and then after we do that, then we'll jump into the configurator and go ahead and build and price our 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS. Okay, so let's talk about features. So they want to tell us about the Panamera GTS and what that's all about. Well, we kind of already know. I already kind of told you what the Panamera is, what the GTS models are all about. Porsche bundles a whole bunch of their speed and performance equipment, basically all their speed and performance options. They bundle them together at a lower price point to give you the GTS. And the GTS, no matter what trim, what variant of Porsche it is always like a super sporty variant, right? That's all about sport and all of that. So that's really that without having to read this whole thing about the idea of the Porsche Panamera and what that's, or the GTS and what that's supposed to mean. We kind of already know. Here they're talking about design features, and really they're just talking about design elements. For instance, they're saying like around the window trim. Like around the window trim, it's got black contrasting colors. And those elements are around the window trim, the air outlets, the logos on the rear end of the tailpipes, and the tailpipes of the sport exhaust are finished in black as well. And then they're just kind of saying that they use matte black. There's 20-inch wheels. There's LED headlights that have a matrix beam design with a dynamic lighting system, which probably is optional and not standard. That there's powerful brakes, red brake calipers. You can get an optional GTS logo on the front edge of the doors down here, like right under this air vent. You can get the GTS logo under there. So all kinds of stuff. This and all this stuff, honestly, we're going to go over in the configurator because there's infinite ways that you can spec out your GTS for 2019. Okay, over here, they just want to really tell us about the performance features. We already know a little bit about the performance features. We know that there's the 4-liter V8. It's a twin-turbo V8. It's the V8 that's found in other turbo models, but in the Panamera GTS application, they detune that engine to the tune of 453 horsepower and 457 pound-feet of torque. They also tell us that the engine management system was specifically modified for the GTS models. There's even a Sport Plus mode for the sport exhaust system that delivers an almost racing sport sound for the engine, that comes out the back end, which probably sounds super great. Then there's, of course, that 8-speed PDK transmission, which is basically a dual-clutch automatic transmission. It has a Sport Plus program of the standard Sport Chrono package, and it makes for even faster shift times if you even need that. There's Porsche's traction management system. There's the Porsche active suspension management that with the acronym PASM, P-A-S-M. We know about that. This vehicle rides, the GTS models ride on a 10 millimeter lower suspension than the other ones do. It says a normal air level of the body is already around 10 millimeters lower. In Sport Plus mode, it drops it down even a further 10 millimeters, and you can actually, and then you can actually raise the car too, so that you don't scrape the car. So you can raise it up to 30 millimeters, and so yeah, that's pretty cool. And then way down here at the bottom, they're just basically talking about those Porsche carbon ceramic brakes and all of that, rear axle steering, and all those sorts of things. Again, those are all going to be things that we're going to be able to see in the Porsche configurator when we get ready to build and price our 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS. We're going to be doing that, honestly, in just a few. We just have a few more features to go through. So we've already gone through 3 features. Honestly, we went through a little more than that. What did we go through? We went through the idea, the Panamera GTS features. We went through exterior design features. I think we skipped over interior features. We better check that out. And yeah, we did, because then we talked about performance and chassis features. So let's check out the interior design features real quick. Again, in the intro, just like I kind of told you about what exterior, what racing bits, what speed parts make up a GTS, I also talked about what interior bits make up a GTS, like the 18-way power seats and how they get swayed like trim on the armrest, the sun visors, the headliner, the steering wheel, and there's an optional embroidery package, which you can get the embroidered logos and all of that. As far as that contrasting colors, as far as that thread, you can get it in that carmine red, or they call it a chalk color, which would be, I would assume, a white. Okay, now we really only have 3 more features to cover. I thought we had 3 more features to cover before, but we didn't. So really, let's just talk about the head-up display and the assistance systems, which is probably safety systems, the Porsche Connect, and let's talk about this Porsche exclusive manufacturer. This is probably like their accessories and stuff like that. So let's go through these last few features, and then we'll check out the gallery, and then we'll do our actual build and price. So yeah, I was sort of kind of right. The assistant systems basically is like stuff like lane keep assist, lane change assist, adaptive cruise control, park assist, surround view, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I was right. It says for the first time ever, head-up display is available as an option. You know why? Because head-up display is just getting big. Everybody has. I mean, you can get cars under $25,000 that have head-up display. And so yeah, as expensive as this car is, you better get with the ball game. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. That's awesome. It says that the display looks as if the projected that is almost 7 feet in front of you. So that should be probably pretty interesting. It's saying how it projects the heads-up information. Just right in front of the screen works for me, but yeah, that's probably pretty interesting. It says that standard display, compact, Sport Chrono display, and a user-defined display. So you can customize how you want the different information to look. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's move on. Okay, Porsche Connect. Sounds like all the other manufacturers might be an app or something like that. Porsche Connect monitors your vehicle in the event of emergency. It automatically calls for help. It also gives you real-time traffic data, details about your destination. You can get access to current data from the internet right at your wheels of your sport car. Voice control, speech recognition, all that there. It says that Porsche Connect is a versatile digital co-pilot. All right, might not be an app or something like that, but yeah, looks like it's some kind of feature that can monitor car, help you with your navigation, stuff like that. All this Porsche exclusive manufacturer means is that you can customize your Porsche basically any way you want. I was kind of reading over it, and yeah, that's basically the takeaway on that. So let's check out the gallery, and then let's get to it, which is the build and price. Hang on, before we get to it, I happen to scroll down a little bit further. It says exclusive Panamera, so I'm like, okay, what? They're talking about all the exclusive stuff and this and that. I thought maybe they mean something a little bit different, so I clicked it, and yeah, I guess they do. Let's look at this super fast. Super fast. We'll check this. I think that Porsche exclusive manufacturer is kind of like BMW individual or something like that, and where you get these exclusive exterior colors, interior finishes. You see all that? We're not going to go through all of that kind of stuff, but yeah, interior finishes. Here's the GTS. They're showing that too, and the interior. Yeah, special leather colors, enhanced personalization. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Interior trim packages. Look at that seat, center seats and leather, contrasting color. So yeah, you can get real spendy with it. Custom keys, and here's the gallery for some of that stuff. So yeah, Porsche exclusive manufacturer is just taking it to a higher level for your colors and your interior trim. If you want to be more exclusive, seems like this is the way to go. All right, so that's all that. Now let's go back to the gallery, or go to the gallery. We never got there. Okay, let's run through these images real fast. The 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS. Surely they're going to show us the Sport Gran Turismo model, and at that point, I'm probably going to stop because, well, we're not doing one on that one. Yeah, right here. At this point, we're going to stop. I mean, I guess it's not bad looking. I'm just not really feeling it right now. Would I drive it? Yeah, of course I drive it. But I'd rather probably buy the other one. Although, I don't know. Maybe it's growing on me a little bit. They're kind of cool. They're kind of cool. I'd still rather have the other version. All right. Speaking of which, let's jump into this configuration. All right, so we've got our trim level, our configuration picked out, meaning we did not get that big hatchback looking one. Now we can look at the colors here. So I guess that color isn't Carrera white. This color is white. Then we have a black. Let's change the angle, see if we can get a better angle on this car. How about that? That looks pretty cool. So we've got white. The car comes in, and it comes in black. These are your two no-cost color options, I'm assuming. Then we've got these metallic colors, and yep, as I mouse over them, they all cost $830. All these following colors cost $830. There's the Carrera white. There's jet black metallic. There's volcano gray metallic. There's dolomite silver. There's, what do they call that? Genetian blue. There's something called ristretto brown. I was going to say risotto. There's a burgundy red metallic. There's a mahogany metallic. There's the mamba green, which we saw just a few minutes ago. There's this night blue metallic. And then there's these special colors. They cost $3,310. There's this orange, which they call papaya metallic. There's that carmine red. There's amethyst metallic. There's a GT silver. And then there's chalk. And all these are $3,310. Well, here's the reality. The reality is that none of these colors jump out at me. None of them. And then apparently, I guess you could do custom colors, and they cost $11,430 if you want a completely custom color. So, yeah, there you go. We're going to do a no-cost color. I think we're going to stick with white. I've actually always liked white Porsche Panamera GTSs, and so it's not about the cost because you're already spending. Well, I guess it is a little bit about the cost, but not really. None of the colors are really that great, and so yeah, we're just going to go with white. Okay, let's talk about wheels. There are a lot of wheel options for our 2019 Porsche Panamera. Right now, it's sitting on these 20-inch Panamera design wheels in satin black. There's these turbo wheels that we can get for $600. They're 20-inch wheels as well. Here's the 20-inch Panamera design wheels, which I'm actually kind of partial to. Those are kind of cool. And then here's the 21-inch. These are actually nice. The 21-inch 911 turbo design wheels, they're $2,160. I guess I'm most partial to those wheels. Although, yeah, those wheels, although, here we go, we keep upping the ante. 21-inch exclusive design wheels in silver platinum. Those look kind of sweet. And then here they are in black. And then here they are in satin platinum. And then you can even get those things in blue or any color you want. Here's the 21-inch sport design wheels. Those are kind of cool. Here's, they're just showing those wheels again in black. Sport design wheels and painted exterior color. So yeah, they have quite a few wheel options. Which ones do we like? Let me select. I think we're going to go with the 21-inch 911 turbo design wheels, though I do kind of like, let's see, those. I think we're going to go with the 21-inch 911 turbo design wheels. That's a $2,160 upgrade. So next are wheel accessories. We can actually get all-season tires for those 21-inch wheels. I'm actually partial to that. I don't see any point of trying to just go with some summer tires. There's just no point. All-season tires, That works for me. So we just went through all the exterior colors and wheels. Now we need to go through interior colors and seats. So let's do that. Okay, so for the seating deal, they've got a couple of sections here. So they've got leather with Alcantara, and here's your options. And if you want leather and leather seats, like say these are all leather. Whoops, hang on a second. I don't want to do it yet. Don't want to do it yet. These are all leather seats, so you don't have any Alcantara in that center insert like they're showing here. And then they've got the club leather. These are, I guess, just a different. These are no cost versions of leather up here in the middle, and then down here this club leather. I guess it's just a higher end. And seeing that they both come in shades of brown, I'm not interested in them anyway. So what I really want is I want the leather interior in black, all leather interior in black. That works for me. So when we click this, that tells us what? We must also add one of the following options. The heated multifunction sport steering wheel in leather, or it gives us different ways that we can do this steering wheel. Do we want it in carbon fiber? Possibly in carbon fiber, because I probably want to add a carbon fiber package, but seeing that I don't know what other chain of events that will trigger, then we will just stick with give us the wheel in leather, no cost option, so that it does it, and yeah. And then of course they're going to remove the leather with the Alcantara. So we're going to accept those changes. It's a no cost option. I think that looks way better, the all leather. I don't know about you. I don't know how Alcantara is going to wear over time. I saw a Mercedes, and it wasn't too old, and it had that Alcantara steering wheel, and that Alcantara steering wheel looked tired and matted down and like just hardened. And so that's not going to be an attractive look on your very, very expensive car. I think all leather is the way to go. Okay, so now we're over here. We're looking at seats. We're over here at seats. It's already the seats, the Sport Seats Plus are selected. That's the 18-way power seats. I like those seats because they have wings on them. What I mean by that is you see how on the edges right here, how the seats come out? Those are the nice seats. I like those. I like those seats. These are the boss seats. I like them. So yeah, we've gone through the seats. So now we've got what? Seats, seat centers, and stitching. We're probably not going to change any of that. Deviated stitching interior package. I don't know. Not for $5,000. It's really not that serious. Deviated leather seat centers. Nope. Yeah, none of that stuff. Preparation for deviated stitching interior package. No, none of. I think all that stuff's kind of cool, and I like that you can customize this car almost any way you want. But on some levels, it's just kind of too much, honestly. All right, so we did the seat centers and stitching. We decided not to get anything from that. So now we can go through this long list of options, packages, exterior, performance, lights and vision, all that. We'll go through these. Some of these we're going to skip over because I know I'm not interested in them. I'm not interested in the interior Alcantara. Why? How do you know that? Because I just selected all leather seats. I don't really want it. I don't want any interior wood. I don't want any interior aluminum. I'm interested in carbon fiber. I'm interested in leather. And we'll see what they have to say about the audio and communication, because we'll probably upgrade our stereo and stuff like that. So, with that said, let's scroll back up just a little bit and see what they're talking about for the packages. Okay, so there are 3 levels of packages. There's this premium package, and the premium package does what? Comfort access, lane change assist, and a Bose surround sound system. So apparently we're in the sticks here. We don't have any kind of name brand sound system at this point. Premium package plus, what does that give us? Probably all the other stuff. Comfort access, soft closed doors, heated seats, front and rear, lane change assist, Bose, and you get the Matrix LED headlights, headlight cleaning system, and all of that. So you get the high-end lights. Now, if you pop for the $5,370, that's the assistance package. That's all your night vision assist, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist. Okay, I can tell you right now, I like the Premium Plus package. It's $4,500. And we can actually upgrade to the Burmester 3D sound system. I'm already going to do it. I don't care. Yep, it's $6,000. I already know I want it. As far as the lights, let's take the lights up another notch as well. Let's take it up and just get the Oh, that's in black. That's the only difference. I'm not really worried about that. We don't need that in black. That's with the housing in black in the background of the lights. I don't care about that. But I do care about that Burmester surround sound, so we'll accept those changes. It's going to cost us another $10,000. Here we are sitting at $143,590. We still got a bunch of options to go through. And to make this fast, we're just going to kind of go through this because a lot of this stuff I'm not into just continually customizing. I like the car just as it is. And so we're going to kind of cruise through this stuff. So the exterior, there's the Sport Design Package in high gloss. What is that really fast? That's all these little bits down here. I don't think we need to have it in high gloss, meaning shiny plastic. That's what that says to me. And all the different door handles and air outlets. If I'm going a little bit too fast, just pause the video real quick. You could delete the name of the car or the name of the model, GTS. I don't care about that stuff. Let's look at performance. What do they have for performance? 8-speed transmission. Yep, we know. I don't care about the rear axle steering. I don't care about the carbon ceramic brakes because they don't work any better on the street unless you plan on being on the track all the time. And you know what? You already know that you're not. So there we go. Here's the Porsche dynamic chassis control with Porsche torque vectoring. I don't even know what all that is. Active roll stabilization system. You know what? I think this car probably already handles really great already by itself. So we're not going to worry about the Porsche dynamic chassis control with dynamic torque vectoring, right? Which helps get you out of trouble if you go in the corners too hot and stuff like that. Power steering plus, nah, we don't need it. Lights and vision. We already have the high. We don't have the high-end lights, but we're fine where we're at there. The rear wiper, nope, we don't need that. Thermally and noise insulated glass, isn't it already quiet enough in there, or no? Noticeable improved acoustics due to minimization of external noises. UV protection, reduced warming of the interior. Hey, but that's not good in the wintertime, though, is it? Well, I guess it wouldn't really matter. I kind of like that package. Let's do that thermal and noise insulated glass. Comfort and assistance systems. Park assist, front and rear, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control. All right, so I like the park assist front and rear with surround view camera. I like the lane keep assist with traffic sign recognition. I'm not really into the cruise control stuff. Porsche Inno Drive, including adaptive cruise control. Nah. Head-up display? Yes. Want the head-up display. We already have. Oh, we have lane change assist. Let me make sure. Okay, that's lane keep assist. All right, got it. At least they have the stuff checked that you already have. So we've gone through that stuff. We're going to skip over the night vision. I think that stuff is kind of cool, but where does it display it? Are you kidding me? They don't even change the picture where they display the night vision? Okay, never mind. Then I'm not going to spend the money if you can't even change the picture. All right, let's look in the interior. Ionizer, that's like a fragrancer to make it smell good in there. I'll just buy an air freshener, thank you. 4-zone climate control. That means people in the back can control their heating and AC too. Ambient lighting, I like that. What's the ambient lighting plus? What does that do? 7 colors they give us. And the footwells additionally includes interior lighting package for rear compartment, reading lights, rear storage compartment illumination. Hey, that's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. Let's do the ambient lighting plus. It just gives us a little more lighting in the back. Power seats in the rear. I don't think we need any power seats in the rear. Seat ventilation in the front. We have seat heating front and rear. Seat ventilation. I've always been interested in that. Let's try some seat ventilation. Yeah, let's try some seat ventilation. Let's try some seat ventilation in the front and rear, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Seat ventilation in the front and rear. But to do that, we got to start moving things around. You know what? I don't want to do that. So, sorry, people in the back. We're just going to do seat ventilation in the front. I don't want to move around a whole bunch of packages. I don't care about the massaging stuff. We have the heated multifunction steering wheel. What's the storage package? We'll look at that in a second. There's all this interior trim that you can paint and air vents painted. Power sunblind for rear compartment. Are they going to show us a decent picture? Yeah, okay. We want that. That's $400. No, I did not forget about that other thing I said we look at. What's the storage package? Are they going to show us a picture? Includes a luggage net. It's a luggage net? Never mind. They call a storage package? Oh my God, somebody needs to get talked to over there. Power sunblind for rear side windows. Yep, we want that. Let's see, power sunblind for rear compartment, including power sunblind for... Okay, so you can get a whole package. Well, why don't they just give us the package? There we go. Let's get the package. It's $880. We don't need a smoking package nor a fire extinguisher. Do we want the seatbelts in red? I think that would be cool, but then maybe it's going to show a little more staining. Red's going to show more dirt than black seatbelts. So, no. Oh, we can change where the tachometer, so the central tachometer, well, let's see here. Are they going to show us a picture of the interior that we can see good? Okay, so here's the central tachometer, and we can change the color of that. That might be cool. Central tachometer in white. Let's see what that is for 420. Let's watch it. That's kind of cool. I want to do that for 420. Sport Chrono stopwatch, that's right up here in the center. In Luxor beige, we could do it in chalk, we could do it in red. Or we could do it in carmine red. So let's see what Bordeaux red looks like. There's Bordeaux red. Let's see what carmine red looks like. Okay, let's just hit cancel. Instead of doing that, let's do that. And then let's do carmine red. Carmine red's nice. Oh, we can actually do the central tack in Bordeaux and carmine red too. So let's do that. All right, accept those changes because that's really the same thing. All right, let's do that for a little splash of color, little splash of fun. All right, and we got the high-end Burmester. We don't need a ski bag. We don't need the cargo management. We don't need the additional rear seat either. So interior leather, what do they have to say about interior leather? Interior trim leather. We should have something checked there. No, we don't. All right, so what does this say? Interior trim leather. Oh, this is Porsche exclusive. No, we don't need any of that Porsche exclusive stuff. Extended dashboard trim. What is that going to give us? Extended dashboard trim. Is that going to make that all leather up there? You know what? Then how's that going to be in the sun over time, though? How is that going to dry in the sun over time? You know what? I think that all sounds good, but no. I think we're not going to worry about it. Air vents in leather. Central console armrest with Porsche crest. That's this right here. Let's do that for $660. That might be fun. Are they going to show it? Oh, they don't even show it. That's too bad. But that's an exclusive deal. We don't want to do that. That's an exclusive deal. Porsche crest on headrest, front and rear. Oh, that's all exclusive manufacturer stuff. But I guess it's all nickel and dime stuff. It must be a la carte. So, okay, center console armrest with Porsche crest. We want that. Porsche crest on headrest, front and rear. I want that as well. Let's see. Seat console in leather. We don't need that. Let's see. Fixed luggage compartment in leather. Let's see. We don't need any of that other stuff in leather. Owner's manual wallet in leather. I do want that in leather. I want the owner's manual in leather. Okay, so that's all our interior leather stuff. What else was there? There's interior Alcantara. We're skipping over it. Interior wood. We're skipping over it. Interior carbon fiber. I'm interested in that. Interior trim and carbon fiber. Let's see what that looks like. Do they show it? They didn't show it, but we know that we have it. Let's go ahead and hit information, and they can tell us. Dashboard trim and carbon fiber. Door panel trims and carbon fiber, front and rear. Center console elements and carbon fiber in the rear. So now we have that. The rest of the stuff is kind of cool. The door guard sills and carbon fiber. The heated multifunction steering wheel and carbon fiber. All that's kind of cool, but it's a little bit over the top, so I'm not really worried about that. The interior aluminum, I'm not really worried about that either. Audio communication, we already have our Burmester upgraded sound system. Let's throw some USBs in the rear, though. I think that's a good idea. Let's throw some USBs in the rear. And then the delivery experience, I don't need to have this delivered in Atlanta or Los Angeles or in Germany. I'm cool with that. Let's talk about the equipment accessories. So wheels and wheel accessories. I think we're happy with our wheels. Decorative valve stems and stuff like that. We already have the wheels that we want, the 21-inch wheels that we want. For interior, what do they have here? All-weather floor mats and Luxor beige. These are all things that we can get from the dealer. And seeing that they don't show us let's see. All-weather floor mats in black. I kind of like that. Let's do that. All-weather floor mats in black. All right. Transportation and protection. That must be like car covers and stuff. A roof box, bicycle racks. Now, we don't care about any of that stuff. Luggage bags, outdoor car cover, indoor car cover. I want to get a car cover just for the heck of it. Give me an indoor car cover. Don't need any child seats. Yay. Don't need any of those. Car care and accessories. Leather care and all that. All those products I'll buy somewhere else. So I think we might be good. Yeah, let's move on to the summary if it's available somewhere. Okay, so here we are at the summary. Up here where I'm highlighting, whoops, up here where I highlighted, here's our price, $157,020. We added quite a bit for equipment. We spent $26,370 in upgrades. All right, so here's what we can do. We can actually print off this build summary. So I'm going to download the build summary. So if you like the way that I've built and spec'd this 2019 Porsche Panamera GTS, you can download the build summary in the description below. Okay, other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I still kind of like the Porsche Panamera. You know, I just don't think you need to necessarily spend this much money to have a great car anymore. It is very cool, but yeah, you know, some of it after a while gets a little bit ridiculous. But it's still a cool car, not to take away from it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.